the PS3 for a long time was a better piece of hardware.
How old were you when that came out, by the way?
What did those come out in 05 or 06? Probably 5 or 6 then. But here's the thing. I'm telling you, you think I'm fucking around, but I got vivid memories. I remember back in the day.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're telling me we in the Xbox PS community, you're referring to yourself as a 5-6-year-old, be like, we in the community of esports.
I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old.
Two best friends just blowing out, talking about what's going on. We might talk about politics or what I bought off Amazon. It's bottle up and explode. Yeah! Woo! Fuck yeah! It's bottle up and explode.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bottle Up and Explode with Bryson and Michael. I'm Bryson.
I'm Michael.
And Michael, how are you doing today?
Well,
let me just stop you right there, Michael. I personally was in a terrible mood today before I showed up. I mean, if I'm being honest, I was in a horrible mood.
Sure.
Right? Very, very grumpy, very angry. But I got some food in my tummy, and I got some love in my heart with my friend Michael, and I'm in a great mood.
Yeah. You did bring lunch, which was greatly appreciated. By the way, God damn it, that's you, motherfucker.
Okay, all right, let's just restart.
No, we're not. We're gonna get the audience in on this one. We're not, and we're here already. You didn't even get to the intros. Oh my God. Okay, as
All
you
right,
heard, no.
You know, we're not going to get a more organic moment in this, so let's keep it. Go ahead.
Okay, audience. As you just heard the beep, beep, boop, boop, boop vibration there.
God damn it. It wasn't supposed to happen
you know
this way.
But you know what? At least it was on vibrate, right? At least it was on vibrate because, damn it.
Bryson, I see you took my suggestion.
God damn it.
He will not. He usually does not turn his phone off at all.
Okay, so to provide more context to our audience, since Michael's just laying into me right now, basically earlier, me and him were in here trying to talk, trying to figure out ideas for today's show, and my phone goes off. And I personally, if I'm in like a social setting, if I'm in like rehearsal or I'm at work or I'm at something, you know, like where I have to be quiet, obviously my phone's gonna be on vibrate or silent. But if I'm just in like a normal kind of setting, my phone is on and my ringtones and all that shit go off.
Let me explain. Bryson's ringtone is not, you know, beep boop boop boop, ba-da-da-da, something quiet. It is in fact, with all due respect, it is in fact the Nature Boy Ric Flair going, woo! And it's just so loud and it's so geriatric of you to keep your phone on. Is that the incorrect word?
No,
That's what old people do.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so that's what I was getting at. That you keep your phone on so loud, like you can't hear it. You're like my dad. My dad keeps his phone on full blast because he can't fucking hear it. Not because like I just want to keep it on. He can't hear it. My mom her phone will be going full blast and she still can't hear it. It's in her fucking pocket. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But your phone is by far the loudest ringtone I've ever heard in my life.
See, the thing that hurts me the most about this argument that we got into today, the thing that hurts me the most is that you're not the first one of my friends to bring this up to me. So big shout outs to Marvin. We talked about him a little bit last week. And big shout outs to Alex, because they both fucking ream into my ass all the time about my loud ass phone. And here's my defense. I keep it on because I want to hear my cool ass ringtone. I want to virtue signal to everybody that I'm cool and I have interesting things that I'm into, right? It's the same reason my ringtone is my favorite band. I'm trying to signal to the other people in the world.
Ric Flair's your favorite band?
Fuck you, no. Rage Against the Machine is. So
what is it?
My ringtone is Bulls on Parade.
Oh, nice. Of
Anyway.
course. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so see, I'm trying to signal to the world around me. I'm trying to say, hey guys, this is what I'm into. These are the things I like.
I have good taste in pop culture.
God, yeah, so pretty much that's why I keep it on.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, when you're around me, I know what you like, so turn your fucking phone off.
God damn it. So, well, as you can no doubt tell, that was not how we planned on starting today's
No, it
episode.
wasn't.
But we would very much like to, you may have heard him talking already, we would very much like to thank our good friend Jason Latimer for being here.
Yeah.
Our normal
Oh, my guy,
sit-in
Brandon.
editor friend Brandon could not be here today. We had some scheduling conflicts.
Schedule conflicts, mainly my fault.
Yeah.
It's because I started a new job.
Yep. But Brandon should be back. But for today, we have Jason here with us.
Hey, what's up, Jason?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
What's up,
Happy
man?
to be here.
We're glad to have you. Thanks. As I said, don't fuck this up. And you sit in your little corner, or I will beat you like I do Brandon.
It's only 5 minutes in. They've already given me one strike, so
One strike. I already gave him like dead eyes. Like, you've already said too many words.
I'll shut up now.
God damn it. 3 too many. 3 too many. Now you're done for the show. Yep.
Damn.
Okay. So, as I was just saying, I started a new job. I work in entertainment again. I'll just leave it there. I don't know how much I can say about it, but yeah, I work full-time entertainment now. Get to do what I like. I spent Monday all day on set wrangling a mini Australian Shepherd. You can't beat that, right? It was hot as fuck.
How hot was it?
The dog was hot?
No, it was hot outside.
Oh,
it was, and Bryson, to answer your question, it was in fact hot as fuck.
Hot as fuck. So you had to wrangle this dog all day? Were you doing a commercial? Like, what was it?
Yeah, we were shooting a commercial, and in this part of the commercial, we have the dog chasing a ball and getting the ball, and the boy's throwing it to the dog. And, old yeller.
All that
bullshit.
good old American shit.
All that good American shit. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. Love this company.
Is
by
there
the way.
anybody in this commercial on an iPad? Anybody sitting in wearing masks on an iPad by any chance? Is that at all what's happening?
No,
Is he
why?
tossing the ball to the dog via video chat?
What the fuck?
I'm trying to comment on how all of commercials for the past fucking 5 months have been people on fucking iPads looking at each other.
People waving at their grandparents like, "Hi, Grandma." We miss our grandparents, and our parents too. But Zoom calls keep us together. Zoom, make my heart go boom boom. My supernova girl. Generational gap. Latimer laughed. He understood it, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I have no fucking clue.
To all my shout out. I'm gonna do a broad general shout out, not like you when you're like, hey, best friend in the world, shout out to you. Sorry. I shout out to my
Shout out to the entire 25 to 30 year old demographic.
What's up? What's up? That's most of our show, motherfucker. And my parents. So we got the 65 to 70 demographic as well.
Got them on lock.
Got that on lock. No, shout out to my 25 to 30-year-old friends that watch Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. Talked about that at work today, actually. It's very ironic. One of my coworkers, who's my age, he was like, zoom, zoom, zoom. And nobody else said anything. And there's a 0% chance I'm ever going to leave anybody hanging like that. Unless they're an asshole, like Brendan Phillips. Fuck you, Brendan Phillips. Fuck you, Brendan. Unless you're a nice guy now, then we'll talk. But other than that, you suck. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. Yeah, so he was like, zoom, zoom, zoom. And nobody said anything. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to leave this guy hanging. Boom, boom, my supernova girl. Latimer, you know what I'm talking about?
I feel like if I say no, you're gonna be livid.
Oh.
So you just looked at me and like nodded like you knew what I was talking about.
Well,
and you
sure.
lied.
Sure, I lie to you all the time.
You son of a bitch. What? Oh my God, now I feel like a jackass.
Shout outs to the 20 to 25 year old demographic in here. We fucking dunking on Michael today because no one knows about that lame shit. Am I right?
Whatever.
Shout out.
We're gonna add a poll to this.
That was-
Who has heard of Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, hit song, Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom, my supernova girl. I promise you, 89% of our listeners have heard that song.
No one has fucking
that's
heard
generous.
that song, huh?
So was that Disney Channel?
That is in fact Disney Channel. I know you don't watch Disney Channel, but it was a thing. It was a big thing.
I was a little late to the Disney Channel game.
Wait, when did you get there? Wizards of Waverly Place?
No, I didn't watch that shit.
The Jonas Brothers show.
And if you don't understand Disney, that was a major roast. Got him. So I love my new job. It's awesome. It's a lot of work, but the people are nice. They support my views, politically speaking, which is nice because that was kind of a problem in my past jobs. But it's just, it's awesome. It's great.
Well, I'm
I feel
glad you're
valued.
enjoying it, man. I'm
Thanks,
glad you like
man.
your job.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to continuing to work with them, and then I'm done with
Unnamed burger joint.
unnamed burger joint on Saturday. I'll pick up shifts here and there to like help them out because they're my buddies. I love them. Some of them can absolutely kiss my butt.
So this week is shaping up to be a pretty good week for you, I imagine.
It is, and you know what? I might actually have time to play video games this weekend. And I'm looking forward to that. But before I do, Friday night, it's a big night for us.
Friday night is a big night for us. So for observant listeners, you know that we put the show out every Sunday. So you'll be listening to this on, what will that be, the 5th or the 6th? The 5th. It'll be the 5th. Yes. So you'll be listening to this on the 5th or any time after that. But this Friday, the 3rd, is our first show back since quarantine.
Correct.
Woo. Yep.
We are really looking forward to that. Latimer's going to be in the show as well. We are doing our XTG. Just kind of give you an idea of what that's going to look like for those who are local to the area, those who are planning on going. We're almost sold out. I don't know. Might as well go ahead and talk about it now because I'm sure this will carry into the next month's show as well, into August.
Probably.
So this is just kind of something to be familiar with. And on the next episode, we'll let you know how it went. But the way we're looking at it is, when you come in, we only have 40 seats available, and they're socially distanced tables with 2 people at them, right? At each table. So as you arrive, you have to get your temperature taken. And if you don't have a fever, you can come inside. Drinks will be given a certain way. Everything will be cleaned every 30 minutes, like surfaces that are touched, doors, handles, etc. Masks are optional. However, it is highly, highly, highly recommended that you wear one because it is 100% guaranteed you will get trash roasted by us if you don't.
I didn't know that we were planning on doing this, but okay.
Oh, no, I can't help it. Like, at said job, I can't say anything about the people that don't. I'm like, oh, damn you.
So we're talking about how First Friday's coming up. We're really excited for it. But the show is coming out after First Friday, so let's splice in a clip right here of us talking about how the show went.
Let's just we can splice it in.
So, Michael, it's Saturday the 4th, and we had First Friday last night. How was it? How'd you like it?
The show was great. I wore an outfit. I went on stage. I did a show.
I did a show. Michael, you and I did a show together last night at Le
We
Chat
did.
Bar.
Latimer was there. Latimer also did show with us. It was nighttime.
It was nighttime.
Wow, what a nighttime it was.
Do you remember that one joke that we said in the second show?
You know that, and then you said the thing, and then you did it, and then you were like, but then you did it, and it was so funny.
It was great. Probably, honestly, one of our best shows we've ever had.
I don't think I've ever seen a funnier show in the audience.
And that's how funny it was. It felt like an out of body experience.
It felt
like my soul had been lifted out of me to watch the show.
Jesus was in the house that night himself.
I know it was only half capacity, but it felt like double the audience.
Right.
They were roaring.
Half the capacity, but full of love. I promise you that. And it was crazy how everybody wore their masks.
Everybody wore their masks. There was nobody in the Schödinger's cat fucking audience that didn't wear a mask.
Wear their mask. Amazing.
So yeah, last night's show was great. I had a great time. It was a good show.
Wow.
I can't wait to have another one coming up in August.
Can't wait for it. So wow, what a recap of the show. Great time that was. Very detailed.
Yes.
I didn't think the guys would be that detailed. Oh, I didn't think we'd be that.
I didn't think we would. Goddamn. I didn't think our future selves would remember that much about what had just happened.
You know, I felt like I was there. And Jesus stopped in? Whoa.
Well, he did?
I guess.
How do we know that?
This timeline is very confusing.
Jesus even wore a mask.
Jesus wore a mask to save us from.
This episode is going to be like the MCU. This episode is like Pulp Fiction. You don't know what happened after what.
You just know Jesus is there.
God damn.
Isn't he always, though? Jesus. Anyway.
So yeah, first Friday, doing more shows coming up in August and hopefully from now until the rest of the time.
Hell yeah. Bam! Time to thank our sponsors.
Woo! Sponsor thanking time.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Le Chat Noir. Le Chat Noir is a black box theater here in downtown Augusta, just on the corner of 8th and Ellis, right off Broad Street. This theater has an attached lobby with a full-service bar that echoes a 19th century cabaret. Well, after one too many absents. Like its namesake, Le Chat Noir exists to produce and present entertainment to the CSRA that was previously not being offered.
And Michael, is there possibly a website that I could go to get more information about Le Chat Noir?
I was literally about to say that, Bryson. It's lcnaugusta.com. lcnaugusta.com. You can find information on tickets. You can also find merch. You can find content on past productions. But most importantly, you can find our tickets to First Friday XTG Schrodinger's Cat. lcnaugusta.com. Go to our website for more details. Woo! So now that I have weekends off, I can finally get back to the things that are important to me. Video games.
Video games, yes. That is the main thing that you seem to be having on your mind.
I have a lot on my mind, sure. A lot of personal things, new job, sure. But
a lot of secrets that have been confided in me over the years.
That I've been burying deep, deep down inside. Never to bring up, only to harm myself by keeping the secret deep inside.
Jesus Christ.
But what's really on my mind, other than that painful, painful thought, Red Dead Redemption 2. Specifically Red Dead Redemption 2.
So you've been getting on Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot here lately, and I got it the day it came out in 2018. That's when it came out, right? I'm pretty sure, right?
October 2018.
October. Yeah, I got it. I had
the
it
second
the day,
one.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I had it the day it came out, and I'm like in chapter 3 of it.
What?
Dude, I feel like I'm going to pass you.
What?
Oh, dude, you probably have already passed me. How far in it are you?
I don't want to talk about it because I feel like you're going to spoil it for me. Like
what's the city you're in? Do you know the name of whatever city you're in?
Valentine.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Are you still like regularly doing things in Valentine?
I just saw my ex-girl.
Yeah, I'm definitely further than you. So I'm not going to spoil anything for you. But yeah,
you already did, Bryson.
What? The game continues?
No.
You mean I spoiled that there's a chapter 3 to it? Oh, I did spoil it for you.
No, it was just like. So I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody on Red Dead Redemption 2. So what we'll do is down in the description of the video with the podcast, we'll say which minute to skip to, so you don't have to.
Yeah. So we'll have you a time code to when we stop talking about spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes. We got you. Because Bryson ruined it for me. We were just offhand having a conversation
with our good friend Ryan.
With our good friend Ryan, and I said, it just came out for Game Pass, and it's free, and I just started it. And then Bryson goes, something. Oh, so you get tuberculosis at the end of the game and die.
No, okay, let me defend myself. That's not what happened. So we were on a meeting for Schödinger's Cat, our improv troupe. So I'm in the room with Michael. Ryan, our friend in Schödinger's Cat, good friend of the show, Ryan Abel, comes on the call and he's playing Red Dead Redemption 2 in the background. And we're bullshitting with him about the game because the meeting hasn't started yet. And he's just playing and he's talking. And I forgot, just because I was just trying to be funny, I was just trying to be goofy, I literally just forgot that Michael hadn't played it or that he cared. And I was being absent-minded. And I just was like, oh, so he already beat it. He told me he already beat it. I was like, oh, yeah, so you already know about the tuberculosis. And Michael looks at me. He's like, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm like, oh, God damn it. So, yes, I accidentally, trying to be goofy, spoiled for Michael that Arthur Morgan gets tuberculosis.
You bastard.
Damn it. And those who play Red Dead Redemption know how long these fucking games are. I feel like you just spoiled an entire MCU for me. Like, the whole Marvel, like, saga that has happened, this whole thing, I feel like you just went, Thanos, that guy's wild, huh? Half the whole thing, and then all the superheroes come. Oh, man. That's okay. Now we
got to put a spoiler warning for MCU.
You became the very thing
Look
you
at
swore
you,
to
Michael,
destroy.
you dirty bastard. What were you going to say? Were you going to talk about how Thanos kills all the heroes, including Spider-Man? Is that what you were going to talk about, Michael?
Yeah, that's right.
Spoiler warning.
That's it. He kills all of them, and that's the end of it.
God damn it, Michael.
I don't think you can ever rag on Bryson for spoiling anything anymore now.
Just like his phone went off on last week's episode, and mine did this
you have
week.
no proof of that.
It's literally in the episode that you can all go listen to right now. Michael's phone went off.
You go back and listen to it and let us know. Episode 2. No, episode 3.
God damn. So you've been playing Red Dead a lot. Have you played the first one?
Of course.
Yeah, you played it
I
back in
did
the day?
watch a brief video as a reminder of like some key details right before. But yeah, I played the whole game. I loved it.
So I played that game. Way back in the day. So that game came out, I think, 2011.
Yeah, something like that.
Somewhere there, 2010, 2011.
I think it's 2010.
Yeah, somewhere in there. And I had it. Well, I didn't have it. My older brother had gotten it, and I was playing it on his PlayStation. So I played that game so much. I think that was actually one of the first games that I beat before him in my entire life.
Wow.
I think that was probably the first game that I ever beat before my older brother in my life. So, and as you all know, that's a monumentous moment for a younger brother gamer.
It is a pretty great moment. My brother was never a gamer, so I beat him at everything. Day one.
Well, when I was
Out of
younger,
my mom's
my brother
womb, I came out.
out of my
with the
brother's
sticks in my
womb.
hand.
Okay.
I'm like, Jimmy, pick up the sticks, bitch. And he was like, I don't know how to do this. I'm like, I'm a baby.
Yeah, I used to play the shit out of that game. In fact, I played it on one of his alternate accounts on my PS3, and I used to go online. I used to go into the online mode, and the account's name was Henson Headshot, and I used to fucking murk dudes in Red Dead
Wait,
online.
why would you call yourself Henson Headshot?
Because it was my brother's alternate account. His last name is Henson.
Oh, heard.
Bam,
Okay.
Henson Headshot.
The way you said it made it seem like, get it? And I was like, no, I don't.
No. Yeah, it was Henson Headshot, right?
Oh,
Classic.
that's hilarious.
But so I used to go in and just absolutely dome motherfuckers in that game. And I got really, really, really good at that shit. And I used to like form big posses in the online free run mode, and we'd ride into towns and just kill the fuck out of everybody there and like all the other players in the server. It was fucking lit, dude.
You guys are monsters.
I used to, okay, so there's this one story I have where I was out doing some tomfoolery, getting into some Red Dead Online bullshit, and these two kids who were in a posse together, they roll up on me and they fucking killed me, right? As a lot of trollish online gamers like to do. And I was not going to take this lying down. So I respawned, crawled, got up on my fucking horse, and chased these fuckers down. I think I literally chased these motherfuckers across the map trying to catch them for probably a good like 25, 30 IRL minutes. And I chased them down, and finally they stopped. And I fucking just killed them both. And I killed them both again. And I sat there and I killed both these fuckers like 10 times each. And then they left the server. And I showed them who was the real gamer that day, goddammit.
And this happened, what, 10 years ago?
This happened when I was
you were
like 10 or
5?
11, yeah. Probably. Whenever that game was first out.
And you still talk about it.
I mean, it's one of it was one of my most monumentous moments as a gamer. It was the first time I ever had gotten good enough at a game to beat people in it online.
I used to play video games with my friends, obviously, as many people do. So we were playing Soul Calibur. Mm-hmm. I'm not very good at it, but it is a much.
You ain't about that FGC live, boy.
I ain't about that FG.
You ain't about that FGC live.
Nah, that's not me, dude. We talked about this the other day. What games I would trash you at, and what games you would beat me at. I beat you at wrestling. You will not get me at wrestling, dog.
Okay.
You won't get me at wrestling. That one game, that one thing, you got lucky. I got distracted.
I ain't gonna lie. I think if I owned that game and I played it, I'll beat you at that game.
Not gonna happen.
I would beat you at that game.
Not gonna happen, dude.
All right, I mean, I'll buy the game and beat you in it. But that's a side conversation.
Any other sports game included, I will also trash you.
So here's basically the conclusion we came to. Michael will beat me in like WWE 2K, Madden, NBA 2K. He'll beat me in any of that shit. But I'll beat him in any real video game.
Let me say that's disrespectful. That is so disrespectful.
I'll beat him in anything real. Okay, anything.
No, those games are real. Bro.
Anything that actually matters in the greater world of online gaming esports, I'll fucking thrash him.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Online, no. Sports leagues are
I'll beat him in Rocket League. I'll beat him in. I'll beat you in anything, bro.
You heard it here first, folks. Bryson doesn't care about wrestling. He said it's not real and that he doesn't think it is essential to society. So there you go. Bryson hates wrestling. And that's today's segment of Bryson hates wrestling.
Those of you who know will know that is so far removed from the truth. But anyway.
The record will reflect, if you play it back, that you clearly said wrestling does not matter.
I said that wrestling games and Madden games and all the only game in that like grouping that even remotely matters is FIFA. And even that shit's still for fucking losers.
I'm with Bryson on this. Sports games are not real.
You guys are unbelievable.
God damn, we're being video game gatekeepers right now. Give it to me.
You guys can go eat each other's PS4 buttholes.
Kids that play Madden are like the kids who bully nerds in high school.
No, you guys are sounding like PS4 elitists. That's what you guys sound like. I'm an Xbox guy, and there are some guys that have PS4s, and I love PS4. Let me open up and say PS4s are amazing consoles. I love it. MLB The Show might be one of the best sports games ever made. Period. Anyway, but you PS4 guys are just always like, Xbox, suck a dick.
Sucks dick.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I like PS4 also.
It's because we were on. No, here's what it is. No. We actually, funnily enough, we had this conversation on a Lost episode. So me and Michael, several months ago, backstory for the podcast, in January and February, recorded a bunch of mock episodes, basically practicing, right? And we had this same conversation. And here we are again, and I'm about to give you the same fucking sermon I gave you last time. The reason PS4 gamers have risen up and we are smiting the filthy Xbox gamers on this generation is because you motherfuckers talked so much fucking shit on Xbox 360 versus PS3 times.
Who?
Oh,
I did not.
You must not have been playing.
I've had Xbox. Let me say that.
Real gamers. Michael, shut up. Real gamers in the chat. Comment right now. Who was shitting on who back in the day? Xbox 360 gamers were the fucking worst. So now that we're on top, we're giving you a taste of your medicine.
So there was an original Xbox and PS2. Okay? Those came out together. Those were both fine, right?
PS2 is better.
Xbox is pretty revolutionary.
They're pretty equal, though. We'll say they're pretty
revolutionary shit.
But PS2 is the highest selling console of all time. So we'll put them head to head. We'll say they're pretty equal.
It was very inexpensive for a very, very, very long time, saying somebody who worked at GameStop for a very, very, very long time. Okay, but not a long time, but they're very inexpensive consoles. Anyway.
And then the PS3 and the Xbox 360 came out. And even, listen, I remember I was in the trenches. I've been gaming since I was 3, bro. I was there. I was fucking there.
I was outside Sony Studio.
I swear to fucking God I was there. The Xbox 360 and the PS3 came out. And even though the PS3 for a long time was a better piece of hardware.
How old were you when that came out, by the way?
What did those come out in 05 or 06? Probably 5 or 6 then. But here's the thing. I'm telling you, you think I'm fucking around, but I got vivid memories. I remember back in the day.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're telling me we in the Xbox PS community, you're referring to yourself as a 5-6-year-old, be like, we in the community of esports.
I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old.
I have, man. I was in the trenches of the video game.
You gotta be kidding me. They were probably making fun of you for fucking wearing weird pants or something.
What the fuck are you talking about?
5 or 6, they could have made fun of you for anything.
No, I'm not saying that I was like in the trenches of the online game. I'm saying I remember the discourse that was going on. I remember the differences. That's what I'm trying to say.
I watched a lot of politics going on at the time.
I'm telling you, man.
And it really seemed to be being real mean to My Sony bros.
But basically, so the PS3 came out and was not better than the Xbox 360, but it costed way more, so that already was a huge strike against it. And then the Xbox 360s kept fucking breaking, and people just kept buying them, and then they made it better and didn't break anymore. So basically, long story short, y'all kicked our ass last generation. You talked all your shit. And now we came back with a superior product, and we will do it again in the coming season.
You know, I'm gonna hit you with a little psychiatry here, buddy. All right.
This meme was made by PS4 gang.
I think you guys were so self-conscious about the PS3 because you guys thought it was so bad because you felt that way. I think you created this false.
You think we made up this false narrative?
False narrative in your head.
See, Michael's talking about PS3, PS4 to me and Bryson collectively, but I'm going to upset the dynamics here and say that PC is superior.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Man.
This is what I was going to say. The funny thing about PS4 gamers, and I say this with all love because I'm one of y'all, we have the elitism of PC gamers while still having the shittiness of console. Like we have that elitism. Like we think we're on top, but there's a whole layer above us that's easily the dominant species.
I think if we're talking like if we were putting gamers into like political parties, like hypothetically, like what political party they would be, I think for sure we could agree.
Xbox players are the alt-right, 110%. 110%. 110%.
No way. I think we can all agree that Nintendo is like the libertarian, like chill, super, like, hey, love everybody, bro.
Nintendo's like
if
the
you want to have a
Quakers.
gun, that's all right. You want to chill out? I love everybody, man. You want to smoke weed? That's cool. All right.
Xbox players are the alt-right.
You're a liar.
Put that on my tombstone.
Here lies Bryson Chapman, alt-right member, because we will turn you over to Xbox before you die.
I mean, do you hear all the racist comments on Xbox live chat?
Oh,
terrible.
So many. I mean, it's a meme it's a meme in the gaming community. It's like, damn, you weren't really in it unless you were playing Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360.
Gamers are fucking mean.
Ruthless, bro.
Dude, I've been no, not yet. Hold on to it. I'll get there. Like Xbox, sure, I've been made fun of. I've been trashed on Madden before. You get picked on in real life too, like when you play video games. But I promise you, I've never been picked on more than playing. Oh, what's that game? It's the online game where you draw stuff and they have to. It's like categories, not categories, like Pictionary, pretty much. But it's an online version of that game.
Oh God, what's that shit called?
I remember what you're talking about.
Scribblenauts?
Something like that.
Sounds right.
And let me tell you, those guys trashed me on there.
You were getting bullied on Scribblenauts?
Oh yeah.
Wait, was this on like the DS? Was this on like the DS?
No.
What
It was
this on?
straight up on the computer online. Like you just signed into it.
Words with Friends? What the fuck?
No. It was an online source. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Which brings us to today's segment of
Michael Gets Bullied.
Painful stories from Michael's past. Get stuffed in a lager or thrown in the trash. Joys getting pants. Those wedgies bullied. It's Michael Gets Bullied. Yeah.
So I was probably around 9 or 10, and I was playing this game, and I was at school, so this is like midday, and I'm like in the computer lab. I finished all my work because that's all I would do is finish my work so I could just play video games online because mom can't control me here. So I finished my work and then I was like, oh, I want to play this drawing game, and I'm sitting there, and it's my turn to draw, and I don't know if you know this, but I can't draw for shit. Still can't. It's terrible. I had to draw something for the cats the other day on the chalkboard, and they were like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "That is a rocket ship." And they were like, "That is a penis," and I was like, "Yes, it is." So I'm drawing, and I'm trying to focus on what I'm trying to draw. I think it was like a car or something, and I'm just doing terrible. It just looks like a crab, or it looks terrible. And then I'm just glance over to the comment section, which is a mistake. Which, by the way, if you're ever playing like some sort of drawing scribble game, focus on your drawing, okay? don't worry about what others are saying about you. You draw you. Because if you look in that comment section, you
They're
won't.
fucking roasted you.
You're done. Your confidence for your life is gone. They were like, what the fuck am I looking at? This looks like an asshole. Or like, I'm like, oh my God. And they were like, this guy can't fucking draw.
How old were you when they were doing this?
I was
to
like
you?
8 or 9. And I'm in the, keep in mind, I'm in the computer lab with students next to me. And I'm just getting fucking roasted. They're like, get the fuck off this game if you can't draw. Fucking lose. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is devastating.
God damn. That's ruthless.
Maybe I should have just played the Penguin game on Funbrain.
Maybe I should have did the Happy Wheels and played it.
Club Penguin was worse.
Club Penguin? No, not Club Penguin. It was Funbrain.
I never played that.
It was like, no, it was like you shoot down penguins and stuff. But these people are ruthless, fucking mean as shit. And I was just like, I don't want to draw anymore. And I exit out.
God damn.
It was terrible. And this has been another segment of Michael Gets Bullied. Today's episode of Bottle Up and Explode is brought to you by the Alley Downtown Tap Room. The Alley Downtown Tap Room is the #1 place for craft beer. They have 48 taps with a variety of beer, ciders, wine, kombuchas, sodas, and coffee. Pay by the ounce or pay by the pint. Now, like a lot of businesses, the Alley Downtown Tap Room is going through a real tricky time right now. So their hours are limited right now. So check their website out for that. You can also check their website for to purchase a gift card, beer, or merch. You can find that information on the alleydowntowntaproom.com. Again, that's the alleydowntowntaproom.com.
Now, Michael, is there some sort of VIP text list I could get involved with to get more information?
Absolutely, Bryson. You can sign up for the VIP text list by texting BHOPPY, BEHOPPY, BHOPPY to 31996. Again, that's text BHOPPY to 31996. So yeah, man, I'm just stoked to be able to play video games again. I'm honestly just stoked to start being able to like do real life again.
Yeah. I mean, it almost feels like, so, I mean, where we are, we're in Georgia right now, the Georgia, Carolina area, because I live in South Carolina. And things are loosening up around here, or they've been loose around here for like a month and a half, 2 months now. But it's feeling like it feels like things are either going to get shut back down or things are going to finish opening back up.
Yeah, we're in Augusta. So I'm in Augusta. We shoot in Augusta. Augusta's a little different. Augusta's kind of the home base.
We'll just say we're in Augusta. There's no reason to throw in.
Yeah,
where
we're in
I'm from.
Augusta.
We're in
Yeah.
Augusta.
Fuck you. Fuck your
Fuck
where
the
you're
valley.
from. So Augusta is kind of like the home base for the state when it comes to coronavirus. I don't know if you guys knew that. Actually, like they use AU for a lot of like model stuff. I don't want to get too much into it because I'm an idiot. But yeah, pretty much Georgia's kind of like the model city or not Georgia, but Augusta's the model city of like how things should be done, which is kind of ironic because sometimes we don't do what's supposed to be done. It's crazy. God, it's terrifying. But yeah, I miss doing shit. Like I miss going bowling.
Fucking bowling.
I miss playing escape rooms.
We need to. I miss playing ping pong. That's one of the biggest things.
I miss playing ping pong. I will trash you at ping pong.
All right, so this is a
All
whole
right,
other sidebar we can get into, but I'll wipe the fucking floor with your ass in real video games and ping pong and chess and any other competitive activity that you wanted in.
Dude, I'd kill you in football, bro, and basketball.
Yes, you would absolutely kill me in those. But yeah, I want to play ping pong because I used to play that a lot with my friends. But
And tennis. I beat you in tennis as well.
I mean, yeah, I got no cardio. I mean, come on.
Should I
exactly.
start keeping a list for
That's
you
the
guys?
fucking.
Yeah. Hey, comment in the section below what challenges you'd like to see Bryson and I do. You know, how long we can hold our breath underwater, how long we can last in bed,
How long we can hold our breath out of water?
out of water.
Out of water, breath holding.
Correct. How long we can last underwater.
Bryson, it's time to come up.
Oh,
Bryson?
And I'm turning your mic down, Adam. No, God damn, that was so funny.
God damn.
Good one, buddy. Good one, buddy. No, I miss doing shit, man.
I think the main thing I miss is performing, but obviously, as we've already talked about, that's all coming
Yeah,
back. For
I
us.
miss performing, but we have outlets. I mean, we have this podcast. We have sketches we can do online. I just miss the weird, not weird stuff, but just the real simple things. The real simple things.
Mm-hmm.
I miss, like I said, I miss going to an escape room. I miss I miss going bowling, because bowling is like the most social sport. Challenge me, other than Top Golf, I think it's the most social sport. No,
I think
I
think golf is probably the most social sport. I mean,
no, because I'll argue that because you're so spaced out in golf. Because in golf, you have two to four people, 4 people, but usually it's 2 people riding together. But you think about bowling, you're all sitting there the whole time. You're all talking, hanging out. Usually somebody has to get your attention when it's your turn, which I hate because I want everybody to get up there and do their time. We only have 45 minutes. Fucking go.
Serious about your fucking bowling.
I like bowling, but I hate the timed limit thing. I wish you could just pay for each.
I've never been to an alley, I don't think, that makes you pay. I usually, the alleys I've been to usually make you pay by the game or how many games you want to play.
Well, the ones I've been to lately have just all been time.
What the fuck?
Really?
That's fucked.
Yeah,
So you pay for 45 minutes on a lane?
unlimited bowling but they don't say unlimited bowling. Well, unlimited as much as you can do in an hour. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I've just always paid by the game. That
Sounds like a scam. What kind of bowling alleys are you going to?
What kind of Ponzi scheme bowling
many.
alleys you've been frequenting?
But I do enjoy bowling. I do enjoy just going to the movies, man.
See, that's what's interesting.
Making out with somebody in a movie
making out
theater.
with hot babes in the movies, bro.
Dude.
Pulling the old I got a yawn arm stretch maneuver on these hot biddies in the movie theater.
And then getting rejected.
Yeah.
It's those things in life that I miss. Those little rejections.
I love them. I don't know, mate. There hasn't been much that I've missed other than performing, and what else have I missed? There hasn't been much I've really missed.
Well, you're
the
more-
general loneliness of being around people as much. That's definitely soul
But
crushing.
you're not somebody that likes to. We've talked about this. I said, hey man, why don't we just go one day? Let's just go somewhere different.
And I'm
city.
like, fucking why?
Fucking why? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I just want to see a different city, and even if it's a little no-name city, it's
Those
like,
of
hey,
you
I
that-
bet they got a cool little shop or something. That
Those of you that know me,
cool
I'm very
restaurant.
much just more of like a simple, I like to sit at my house or at your house,
would you say you're
chill. I'm a for sure. That'll be our title for this episode. But
Oh well, way to ruin it. Now it won't.
nah, man, it'll be perfect. It'll be the title, and then I'll say it in the episode. It'll be like that Family Guy sketch where he's like, "Calm down, buddy. I'm a family guy," and he looks at the camera. Anyway, good times. That's a funny Family Guy meme to drop in the chat. I enjoy. I'm doing Twitch lingo now. I really enjoy.
Oh, thanks for the likes, buddy.
Thanks for the poggers. Put a
thanks for the-
poggers down below.
I don't know Twitch. There's a stream real quick. There's a stream I watch where he does simulated truck driving, and he's like, "Oh yeah, thanks for the coins, bro." And I'm like,
What the fuck?
it's so weird. But I will watch that shit for I'm like, God damn, how's this guy have a setup of an actual shifter and thing? And I'm like, God, this guy isn't.
So he actually has the thing he pulls down.
Well, like switches and stuff. I'm sure there's a button. He has the horn on his thing. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's fucking goofy, bro.
Thanks for the donation, bro. I'm like, who the fuck is no offense, but yeah, keep this going, buddy. This is great. Drive that truck.
But yeah, here's the thing. Clearly, it's funny and unique because you're fucking watching it.
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I watch it for 10 hours. I just watched 10 hours of this guy driving a truck.
Yeah, the only Twitch streams and stuff I really watch, I watch Jihim Hikaru, who's the main chess Twitch streamer, and then I watch if there's a tournament or something going on for a game I'm into, I'll watch that.
Yeah, my ex got me into it a little bit, and my friends did too. They're like, you gotta watch my Twitch stream, man. I get it. I get that. It's very entertaining to watch. It's kind of like a podcast. It's if you're into the person or into the idea, okay, that's cool. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but I'm getting into it like you kids do.
It's fun.
It's a good time, but I honestly just miss like you.
You miss me. Has there been anything new you've picked up during quarantine? Any new hobbies? Any new habits? Picked up a drinking habit.
Heroin.
biting my nails.
Anything you got into? Heroin hard. I've been practicing abstinence.
Let's be honest. You were practicing that before.
I was no.
Good
Let's see. Not really. Just catching up on shows, catching up on a little bit of sleep during quarantine. But I've really been so busy. Really just playing video games and
working your 2 jobs and Schödinger's cat stuff.
Yeah, I work a ton, but man, I learned about hating. Sorry, I'm trying to word this correctly. I learned that this quarantine, honestly, is that's not a good point. Why don't you say something?
He just gave up.
Don't bow out.
I just gave up.
I
It's
tried.
fine.
I tried for like 5
It's fine,
minutes.
it's fine.
I'm just like fucking wasting.
Just say the first thing that comes to your mind, Michael.
Oh wow, classic Jason. Go and give me some of that.
Oh, look at
right.
I see tonight you decided to be funny.
Ooh, ruthless return. Yeah,
We're back.
Yeah. So I haven't picked up too much new I've been doing lately. I've been playing video games way less than I usually do lately. The only game I've even really been opening up is Tetris.
That's a classic.
I've been killing Tetris, dude. I'm telling you. I'll bust your ass in that too, Michael. Don't fucking play
I
with
don't
me.
know Tetris. I never played Tetris.
I'll bust your ass in Tetris too, dude.
Not my game, man.
I know how to T-spin. I'll T-spin on your fucking ass, dude.
I'll teabag your face. How about
yeah.
that, buddy?
That's all I've really been doing. And mostly that's just been a facility. That's been an avenue to like facilitate my other new thing I've been doing. I say new thing, but something I've just been doing a lot more. I've been listening to hella music lately. That sounds super pretentious, but it
does. I'm glad you said it
It
because
sounds super pretentious. It sounds super pretentious.
Everybody was thinking it.
But it's genuinely like no lies, just what I've been doing. Like I've just been getting blasted and sitting on the porch listening to music. Let me tell you, it's something.
So to our observant listeners, I talked about on the first episode, I think, maybe the first or second episode, about the show that I was watching called The Repair Shop, the British.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
It was making me cry because it was like they were bringing like families together, shit. But god damn it, I know you don't watch Disney. We've talked about this before, but Coco is.
That's the movie about that. I think my friend Alex tried to get me to watch
Dia
it.
de los Muertos.
Yes.
Yes.
I was trying to find a way to say it, but I was like, it's the Hispanic movie, right? It's the movie that has a lot of Hispanic culture in
You're
it.
gonna be like, it's the Mexican movie. Is that it?
It's the Mexican
Well, to answer
movie.
your question, it is. It does take place in Mexico.
Well, see, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, but that sounds so heavy-handed. But on the other hand, it is the
film does
Mexico.
take-
It does take place in Mexico.
It does surround a Mexican family. God damn. Is it that Mexican movie?
That's not even how. That's what I was trying to avoid. That's not
Jesus.
even how it was supposed to be.
Sorry, we got to wrap this episode up. Bryson's got a clan meeting to get to.
God damn it.
You take your MAGA hat off when you're in the studio. Take it off, Bryson.
Stop building that wall.
God
Put the
damn
trowel
it.
down.
Y'all are gonna really get me canceled.
Oh, man.
But anyway, Coco, the Mexican movie.
God damn it. No, it's really good, though. I mean, the way that they're able to bring family in and also, like, chasing your dreams. Oh, that really fucked me. I was just like, no. You can love your family and also chase your dreams.
That's what they told me. They told me it was very emotional.
Oh, God. And it surrounds death also. And it's just like, God dang it. And it's like, when you die, and then everybody, there's one part that really messes with me. And it's like somebody has to go back to Earth, the Earth realm, and put up my picture in the ofrenda, which is the, it's like, what what is it, like a shrine, if you will, that you build, and you put offerings out on Dia de los Muertos in honor of your loved ones. Now, in the film, if everybody that you knew in your life dies and they don't remember you, you disappear into nothing.
Oh,
and
that's ruthless.
Oh my God. I'm like,
well, I mean,
That's
but in a
tough.
sense, is
But
that
also-
not what does happen?
isn't that,
Dun dun dun.
don't we all drift into nothing?
Oh,
Q and Nirvana.
well, this
Q and Elliott
motherfucker. I was gonna say he gonna send Nirvana like he don't listen.
I'm not
to
gonna throw my
Elliott
boy
Smith,
Elliott Smith
the
under
most
the bus.
emo singer-songwriter I could think of.
No, he's not.
Trent Reznor does exist, yeah.
No, he's pretty. He just speaks on true
Speaks his
emotion.
mind.
He speaks his mind, man.
God damn. You know what? It's interesting that you bring up musicians because for excited upcoming Bottle Up and Explode listeners,
Dude, I don't want to fucking talk about this.
What? Why?
Let's just let our listeners know we're contractually obligated to have him on the show. We are contractually obligated because we made a deal with him that he can.
I'm personally excited about having him on. I mean, anyway, Michael.
Sorry to interrupt
Clearly,
you.
Michael's very upset.
I'm not happy about it.
I've got the contract right here in front of me. We have to.
Shut up, Latimer.
But next week we're gonna have a musician. The musician that you guys have all heard, if you're observant listeners. He's the one singing all our songs. Michael, what's his name?
It's Sean Axl Rhodes.
Sean Axl Rhodes, the esteemed Augusta musician, will be coming on to Bottle Up and Explode next week. So please be on the lookout for that. A very special interview we have with him coming at you guys next week.
I'm not looking forward to it. I will not be here for it. I will be in the studio, but when he comes here, you and fucking Brandon can fucking take care of it because I honestly don't want to talk to him. He fucked my. He tried to.
He fucked your who?
He fucked me over, and then he tried to fuck. He tried to fuck my girlfriend.
Trying to fuck your girlfriend?
Yes. Which one? You know.
Exactly. You got so
All
many
of them.
Which girlfriend? He tried
like
to
I
fuck
go to-
every girlfriend you have?
Every girlfriend I've ever had, he's fucked my
been fucking
friend
them.
just for fun, just to say, hey, I fucked your friend. He tried to get with my parents.
Like one or two would be tolerable, but all of them.
No,
That's just ridiculous.
he pulled out my yearbook. He threw it at me and said, guess who I slept with? And I said, who? And he said, well, you're holding it, buddy. And then I realized he had ejaculated into my yearbook.
Sean Axl Rhodes sounds like a
He's
funny guy.
douchebag.
I can't wait
He's
to
an
meet him.
He's a raging drug addict and drunk, and he's a real fucking asshole, and I can't stand him. I will not be in here for that interview. I just cannot be around this guy.
Well, Michael, you will be here for me to record the rest of our episode next week, though, won't you?
I will, but I will step out for his interview. I will have no words for him. I will go ahead and get my words out for him now, if I may. If I may use this time. Thank you. Sean Axl Rhodes, you piece of shit. You may sing like a god. You may have a beautiful voice. You may have long, beautiful hair. You may be wildly successful and have a lot of money, more than me, but you are a raging piece of shit. And you will, and I hate you, and I hate him. And I can't believe we're having him on our show. He's the flowering our precious show.
Well, Michael, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I think it's going to be great to have Sean Axl Rhodes on the show next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tune in next week for that. And we thank you for tuning in today. You've been listening to Bottle Up and Explode with Bryson and Michael. I've been Bryson.
I'm Michael. And now we leave you with some Sean Axl Rhodes.
Thank you.
Two best friends just brought it out, and now it's time to go. But tune in next week, you sexy motherfuckers, for another episode of Bottle Up and Explode.
Tune in every Sunday on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever else you get your podcasts. Thank you.
Bottle up and explode.